Hello, this is Teresa, and I am live here in our Healthy You, Healthy Life Facebook group. And today's Facebook Live topic is all about doing a reset. So, what do I mean by doing a reset? And I'll say a little bit more about that and what that actually is. But why I'm talking about that today in particular is it's almost going to be 70 degrees here in Michigan. And that is very exciting. It's been, a winter, right? And it's been a different time, and it's starting to feel like spring, not just in weather, but I would say in hopefulness and possibility and new lifestyle availability, like being able to be outside with people and see more people in that way as our pandemic becomes less of something that we have to deal with, all of those different things, right? And so I'm particularly hopeful and excited about the spring. And sometimes that means as well, kind of like, evaluating how my body's feeling, how I'm feeling. Maybe I need a little bit of spring cleaning, right? We kind of feel that way around this time. And I'm going to speak about that in terms of our body and our health. So when I talk about doing a reset, what I mean by that is doing, kind of resetting a couple different habits in our life and like taking a look at our habits overall. And it's not necessarily about taking out a bunch of things like when we think about health and how my body's feeling. Perhaps there's some habits to adjust around what I'm eating or how I'm feeding myself, but more so about like what habits could I put in that would make a difference for how I feel and how my body's operating, and do I have the energy that I want, and do I feel clean in general? Is there some things to let go of, whether it's weight or inflammation or that kind of thing. So putting habits in, that's what I'm talking about. So the first one I'm going to talk about in terms of reset is doing a healthy cleanse. And I've certainly shared a little bit about this, but I want to just say what that is. So with Shaklee, we have a 7-day healthy cleanse, which essentially is to really reset your diet and what you're eating in terms of plants and fresh fruit and vegetables, and having that cooked or fresh, or but just eating lots of plants and kind of resetting your body, taking out dairy and meats and not eating as many grains, kind of just giving your body a fresh place to just reset from. And during that 7 days, we also have supplements that go along with the 7-day cleanse. So supplements to support your digestive system, to help detox naturally and support your digestive system, your gut, like with good probiotics, supporting cleansing of your liver, your blood, minimizing inflammation, also cleansing your colon, all of that. So that's what happens during the 7-day cleanse. You reset your diet, get really tuned in to eating lots of good produce in lots of different ways, and taking supplements that help your body also do that. So that's the cleanse reset. A lot of people lose some extra unwanted weight, kind of notice their inflammation go down a lot, extra water weight that maybe they were hanging on to, and kind of check in, okay, how am I going to continue eating, and what kind of habits am I developing going forward? So that's part one of resetting. Part two is, I would say then after those 7 days, really looking at, okay, what habits do I want to have in place that help me to continue to build health in my life? Do I have them all in place? Or are there some to alter and take to the next level? For example, do I have like regular workouts scheduled, like in my schedule, kind of naturally occurring as a time that I go and do that, whether it's a scheduled workout somewhere, or I walk every day, or I do some stretching and yoga in the morning? How am I taking care of my body exercise and movement wise, that's a habit that I have put in. Number 2, as a regular habit that I'm creating, one that I have that just totally sets me up for success is I do a plant-based protein shake in the morning. I take my vitamins, and it's part of my daily routine, right? It's part of my daily routine. I have that every day. It helps me balance my blood sugar. I get in good protein, not just from animal sources, but nice vegetable sources. It helps my blood pH in a good way. It just makes me feel good and have good energy. So that's a habit that I have every day that I put in. Gives me the good nutrients that I have for the rest of the day. Water. Water is a habit that I do a really good job with, and it just feels good when I have this down. Thanks, Sam. I carry this around with me, this 32 ounce. My partner Sam would attest to this as well. And I fill this up 3-4 times a day sometimes. This is 32 ounces. And this is a structure, a routine, a habit that I have in place to make sure that I'm hydrated, that I have enough, that I'm getting enough water every day. That's a habit that's in place for me. Being hydrated is so important, and I've noticed what a difference this is. If I forget my Nalgene sometimes, I even like take it with me in the car when I go places. If I forget it, it's like I notice that that's a missing. So I've got a structure in place, a habit of drinking a lot of water. I would say the number 4 habit that I have in place as a routine is I plan dinners. So I meal prep, and we talked about this last week actually on a live. If you want to check it out, kind of some ideas about meal prepping. So I plan our meals for the week, thinking about different ideas. And then I go grocery shopping, make sure I've got those ingredients for it and ready to go. And then so I know, and I've got some intention behind what we're eating and that we're, getting in vegetables and getting in good protein. And number 5, I would say, is a habit that I continue to work on and develop, but to get enough sleep so that my bedtime starts, so that I wind down and I get to bed on time and I get enough sleep. So in the whole scheme of resetting, right, number 1 is actually doing a physiological reset in your body, cleansing. There's a ton of advantages to that. Eating a full plant-based diet full of fresh fruits and veggies for a week with your supplements. Number 1. Number 2, reevaluate your habits. Are there some habits that you want to put in or reset or take to the next level? That's number 2. Number 3, as far as resetting, I'd like to throw this out there as an idea, especially April's coming up, and which is known as kind of like Earth Day is in April, more of a environmentally focused kind of feeling, especially as we are starting to get more outside and appreciating that. What about resetting what cleaning products you use in your home? To use cleaning products that are safe for you, safe for the planet, or do you use ones that are harsher that might potentially cause breathing issues or give you headaches or impact your body in different ways? I have used Shaklee environmentally safe cleaning products for years. I love them. They're biodegradable, they're safe, they're non-toxic to us, animals, and super effective. I love how they work. They do an awesome job. So this is another aspect of resetting in terms of health and your environment. Taking a look at, okay, what do I use in my home? What am I breathing in? Is there something that would make a difference in my home environment? And number 4, in terms of resetting, is taking a look at what beauty products do you use. Shaklee as well has a skincare line that's all clean beauty products, taking out different chemicals that have been banned, for example, in Europe, that are still available in the United States and are in our skincare products, but perhaps that's not something we should be using on our skin, or our skin absorbs anything that we put on our face, our body. It goes into our body. So what could we use that's not going to impact us negatively? Shaklee has a clean beauty skincare line that is anti-aging, wonderful, that's considered nutrition for your skin. So that's another aspect of your life that you could look at. Okay, is that something that I would like to take to the next level? So reset. lots of different areas of life around, or areas around health and well-being to take a look at. And evaluate, is this something that I want to just reset, reevaluate, and take a look at? So thank you guys so much. Let me know if you have any questions about aspects of that, and look forward to having more of a conversation. All right, bye.